Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, we're going to start off on another of the main quests. There's still quite a lot of this area of Velen we haven't looked at. There's lots of unexplored locations around, plenty of notice boards where we can probably pick up new quests and new Witcher contracts. But I think it's time to, move things forward a bit. So, we are very close to Novigrad, where we need to find Triss, who is a former lover of Geralt. We haven't looked at this quest in a while, so let's just go through it quickly. Ciri's trail took Geralt to Novigrad, the largest city in the north. It would take seas of ink to describe the city accurately, so suffice to say, it is the seat of the Church of the Eternal Fire, a bustling port city, and a haven for artists, and all sorts of other shady characters. Yet Novigrad at this time was not the city Geralt knew from his earlier travels. War raged throughout the known world, and rich cities often proved tempting morsels to armies on the march. It was clear at this time that this particular morsel had both Radovid and Emir greedily licking their chops. Within the city, the Temple Guard acted with impunity under the command of a cankerous snot named Caleb Menge, and with the support of that terror-spreading band of zealots, the Witch Hunters. Meanwhile, the kingpins of the city's underworld still held much of it in their sleazy grasp. Finding Ciri here would be like searching for a needle in a burning haystack. Geralt would clearly need some assistance. Luckily, an old acquaintance of his now lived in Novigrad. Her name was Triss Merigold. So if you're not familiar with Triss, she's one of the major characters from the previous game, The Witcher 2. At that time, she was Geralt's lover, but at that time, Geralt had lost his memory. He didn't remember Yennefer, which was kind of why he was sort of cheating on her, I guess, with Triss, who is also a sorceress. So this could be a little bit awkward. I'm not quite sure at this point how Triss feels regarding the fact that I'm now kind of aiming to hook back up with Yennefer, who is meant to be the big kind of love of my life. But I suppose we'll find out. So it looks like that must be Novigrad on the horizon there. I'm not a massive fan of the sound of all of these witch hunters and members of the Eternal Fire Church in the city either. We've not had... I mean, the witch hunters have so far been okay, but the Church of the Eternal Fire has proven to be a pain. And I say that having had to kill a couple of them already. But, I mean, this place doesn't look too bad. So we found the portside gate. Not actually much signs of war. This actually seems quite peaceful. And those are some big city walls, so... let's make our way into the city. We'll probably proceed on foot from here.
Careful, you scab. This is Novigrad, not your backyard village.
Everyone is so rude. Okay, there's a drunk. There's a witch hunter. We've got a quest right there.
I must go to the well.
Hang on. There's injustice happening to a hot elf.
Oh! Who do you think you are?
White-haired like a miller's son.
So buckwheat millet, they said. It'll pay.
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Okay. Yeah, just... That's true. Where is her jug and bucket? If she says she's getting, water. I mean...
Why don't you just tell the truth?
What do you mean, Bar? She's a non-human. Lions in their blood.
Don't let that fair face beguile you, Witcher. Pretty as a picture on the outside, she-elves, but the most vile filth within.
Okay, yeah, you're just being rude now. Bugger off.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
These
Let's go, Reddy.
big swords on my back
Like
mostly.
batting the knife, a witchman.
you can breathe, it's over.
Over. For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
I mean, I can't really fix the ills of the entire society here. I can't really hit racism with a sword, as much as that would be awesome.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake. For your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Okay, that was interesting, but she was quite right. She put me in my place. Can't really deny that. There's some strumpets. They're actually strumpets. Excellent. A shady individual. Wow, this town has everything. Well, let's just carry on our way. Lots of drunks, lots of shady individuals. Can I talk to you? Okay. That wasn't quite... What the... Why is someone shouting guards? Why? What did I do?
Bad idea.
Ooh. I mean, did this really look like a good idea, you guys? Come on, make a move so I can do that. Okay. Random bandits. I took his arm clean off. That was interesting. No one came to help, obviously. A fist addict? This is a lovely town, I have to say. You know it's 4 in the morning, right? It's a bit early for strumpets, to be honest, surely. Then again, I know nothing about strumpets, so maybe I'm wrong.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
That's a good piece of advice. Where the hell is Triss? This town is crazy. Right, let's see if we can get there without having to kill anyone or be insulted by people we're trying to help.
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form?
What the hell?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Okay, so I think that was Caleb
Looks
Mendrusel
like rain.
burning people alive. There's got to be a lovely smell coming off those 2 roasted corpses. Good lord. Okay, so we did get some information there, some character information. let's have a quick look and see who we just learned about. You don't need to tell me that every time. Okay, so Caleb Menge. In those days, rampant persecution and the smoke of 100 pyres choked Novigrad's air. This grim climate provided cover in which a great many bloody butchers built comfortable nests for themselves. Drummed up conspiracies, mass arrests, and show trials resulting in group executions were the favourite building blocks. Caleb Menge, the fanatically ambitious commander of the Church of the Eternal Fire's Temple Guard, was one such opportunist, his moment of triumph coming when he unmasked his superior, the former Temple Guard commander Chappelle, as a Doppler in disguise. Oh wow, that was actually his boss he just set fire to. Geralt first saw Menge lighting Chappelle's fire in Novigrad's main square and had no doubt that for this man the appellation of fanatical whoreson was too mild by far. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, you're burning people alive in the middle of the street. That's pretty fanatical. So Chappelle, this was the Doppler we just saw burned. Geralt and I had long known that Chappelle, Chancellor of Security for the Church of the Eternal Fire in Novigrad, had died years ago and been replaced by a Doppler masquerading under his name. We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had provided a reasonable creature deprived of the true Chappelle's cruelty, and under his watch life in the city had much improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conciliatory style must have raised suspicions as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. The Doppler was found out, arrested, and burned at the stake for the greater glory of the Eternal Fire. Oh dear, so he was the moderating voice, and they set him on fire. And this is the woman they were burning, Felicia Corrie. Geralt had been in situations where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to that particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance for whom one has developed a fondness. Such was his lot as regards Felicia Corrie, a young sorceress whom Geralt had met while chasing the Kingslayer Litho. Though Geralt had not gotten to know her deeply, he had none the less taken a liking to this former pupil of Philippa Ahart, who had seemed to him a pleasant and enterprising young woman. Yet she was a wielder of magic, and as such met her end on a pyre. Oh, so we actually knew her. Damn, I don't remember that from The Witcher 2, but okay, so she was a friend of ours, and now she's kind of dead. That's a shame. I feel the urge to kill that bastard. But let's find Triss. We better hope Triss is okay, because she's a sorceress in a city where people are being burned alive, so, you know, that's not good. Okay, this doesn't bode well. Excuse me, guys, do you mind?
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
No, go away.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, look he. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Okay, I'll get some fisticuffs, maybe? Damn, if I could just... You know, do I have to...
Come on, come closer.
We're okay. I'm not very good at fist fighting. If I could hit them with a sword, my life would be a lot easier. Okay. Gotta focus one of them down.
Leave him to me.
Okay, let's drink some water. If I could set you on fire, this would be much easier. Okay, that was one of them down.
No, don't. No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Okay, I can guess why she's in hiding, because they're burning people
Who's she
alive.
hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round 'em up like rats.
Okay. Explains what happened to our friend just now.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Okay, where's that?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitty shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Interesting. Don't know much about small animals. It's about their hearing, not sense of smell. What do you want? Yeah, I don't have
What's your point?
small talk with this guy.
Questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I really dislike this man.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
So, he's hunting my former lover, he's just burnt alive one of my friends, and he just threatened me. I think I'm going to really enjoy killing that man, but we'll leave that for a later episode, so thank you very much for watching. Do leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and I hope I will see you later, where we'll continue looking for Triss in Pyres of Novigrad. Bye!